In this video, we are going to explore class 9th NCERT Chapter 1, Matter in Our Surrounding. We will learn everything in a question and answer flashcard format, which is a proven method to learn faster. On CBSE Flashcards, we make learning simple and easy. In this video, we will cover the following topics: Introduction of matter, classification of matter, physical nature of matter, characteristics of particle, diffusion, force of attraction between particles of matter, states of matter, properties of solid. The remaining topics will be explained in upcoming videos. Let's begin with most basic question: what is matter? Everything in the universe that occupies space has mass is called matter. Examples: the air we breathe, the food we eat, stones, clouds, stars, plants and animals, even a small drop of water or a particle of sand. Now, what do all matter have in common? What common properties do all forms of matter have? All forms of matter occupies space and have mass. Hence, a matter has both mass and volume. Example: a school bag, a stone and a table all have mass and volume. Let's see how matter was classified earlier. What did early Indian philosophers classify matter into? Early Indian philosophers classified matter into 5 basic elements: the Panch Tattva, air, earth, fire, sky and water. Now the modern view. How do modern day scientists classify matter? Modern day scientists classified matter based on physical properties and chemical nature. Now let's understand the particles. Describe an activity to demonstrate that matter is made up of particles. Take a 100 ml beaker filled half with water and mark the level. Dissolve some salt or sugar. The salt disappears, but the water level does not change, showing that salt particles get into the space between the water particles. Next, describe an activity to demonstrate that matter is made up of extremely small particles. Activity: dissolve 2-3 crystals of potassium permanganate or add 2 ml of Dettol to 100 ml of water. Take 10 ml of this solution and add it to 90 ml of fresh water. This is the first dilution. Repeat this process 5 to 8 times. Each time diluting 10 ml of previous solution with 90 ml of fresh water. Observation: even after many dilution, water in the final beaker still has a visible color for potassium permanganate, or its smells can be still detected for Dettol. Conclusion: millions of tiny particles exist even in a single crystal or in a small amount of substance, and they can be dispersed over a very large volume while still being detectable, showing that matter is made up of extremely small particles. Now let's see their characteristics. Give daily life examples showing that particles of matter have space between them. Tea, coffee or lemonade, where sugar, salt or lemon juice is mixed into water particle. Next, what experiment demonstrate the movement of particles in gases? Lighting an incense stick, its smell spreads across the room, showing that particles move continuously and diffuse. This movement has a name. What is diffusion? Give examples of diffusion between different states of matter. Diffusion is the intermixing of particles of two different types of matter on their own. Examples: solid in liquid, sugar in water; liquid in liquid, alcohol in water; gas in gas, the smell of perfume, cooked food. What affects diffusion speed? Describe an activity to demonstrate how temperature affects the rate of diffusion in liquids. Drop a crystal of copper sulfate or potassium permanganate in 2 beakers containing hot and cold water. Hot water gives more kinetic energy to water, copper sulfate or potassium permanganate particles. With higher energy, they move faster and mix more quickly into the spaces between each other. Diffusion occurs faster in hot water. Notice, hot means faster mixing. Why faster? Why does diffusion become faster at higher temperatures? As temperature increases, particles gain more kinetic energy. This causes them to move faster, allowing them to mix more quickly. Next, we will see a daily life example. Give an example how temperature affects the rate of diffusion or dissolution. Sugar dissolves faster in hot tea than in iced tea. The smell of food diffuses through a room faster when the food is hot. Why is diffusion important? How is diffusion important for aquatic life? Oxygen and carbon dioxide diffuse through water to reach aquatic plants and animals, allowing them to survive. Now let's see force of attraction between particles of matter. What do activity like making human chains, breaking objects, and cutting a water surface demonstrate about particles? They demonstrate that particles of matter have force of attraction between them. The strength of force varies between different substances. It is strongest in solid, less strong in liquid, and weakest in gas. Within a state, it varies between different solids. It is hard to break a nail, easy to break a chalk. Let's compare them. Compare the force of attraction between particles as shown by the three different activities. Human chain activity. When the students hold each other loosely by fingertips, the chain breaks easily, showing the weak force of attraction similar to gases. When they hold each other tightly, the chain is difficult to break, showing the strong force of attraction and similar to solids. Breaking solid object, an iron nail is harder to break than a piece of chalk. This shows that the particles of iron have stronger force of attraction than the particles of chalk. Cutting water with hands. When we try to cut water with our hands, it joins back immediately. This shows that particles of water have a moderate force of attraction, which is less than solid but more than gases. Conclusion. The force of attraction between particles is maximum in solid, less in liquid, and minimum in gas. This completes the basics of matter. Into how many states does a matter exist around us? Matter exists in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. Next. Why do different states of matter exist? The state of matter arises due to variation in the characteristics of particles of matter, such as distance and force of attraction. Now let's focus on solids. What are the properties of solid? Solids have definite shape, distinct boundaries, and have fixed volume. They are rigid, incompressible, and resist changes in shape. Examples: a stone, table, a wooden block. Why does a solid not change its shape easily? Because particles in solid are closely packed with strong force of attraction. Now a common doubt. Is a stretched rubber band a solid? Why? Yes, a rubber band changes its shape under force and regains it after the force is removed, but breaks if excessive force is applied. Another everyday example. Why do sugar and salt, when kept in jar, take shape but are still solid? Because the shape of individual sugar or salt crystal remains fixed. Next. Why can a sponge be compressed if it is solid? A sponge has minute holes with air trapped in them. Pressing it expels air and allows compression, though it remains solid. That's complete the properties of solids. In next video, we will cover the properties of liquid and gases, comparison of state of matter, melting and boiling. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss any part of the chapter.